What's up, guys, and welcome back to see you out there. Welcome back to another Wednesday video, and welcome back to another knot. Today we're going to talk about the improved clinch knot, guys. This is a super easy knot to tie. It's a very versatile knot. It's a very solid knot, guys. So let's get it started. The improved clinch knot. All right, guys, let's get into it here. So I'm taking you guys' advice. I've got a red string and I got a black background. So I'm trying to get better at this, guys. I appreciate all the tips and all the suggestions. As usual, we've got our 1/2 ounce DOA here. This is what we're going to use to tie our red string to. And what we're going to tie here is the improved clinch knot. I know a lot of you guys prefer a loop knot for tying lures on, but this instructional video is for this improved clinch knot. So that's what we're going to talk about. Guys, the improved clinch knot is a wonderful knot for tying on hooks, tying on lures, and I tie it a lot of different ways. We're going to go into this beginning and we're going to tie it just the normal knot. We'll do it nice and slow, and then we'll discuss a few variations. So all I do when I tie my improved clinch knot, guys, is pass my line through. All right, I got my line through, double back over on itself, guys. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch here at the top. You can see that I've held those together. And I'm going to take this line here and I'm going to bring it back in front of the main line. So it's in front of the main line. And the way I like to do it is I take my finger and I pull this tight to make it easier. I'm going to go around my finger, form a loop, and then 1, 2, 3 loops. Once I've got my 3 loops, guys, I'm going to come from the back side through. If I pulled that tight right now, that's a clinch knot. The improvement makes it improved clinch knot is coming back through this top part here. So I come back through the top. I went out through this side, came from back to front. On the top loop, I'm going front to back. And then all we're going to do is pull that down tight. Obviously, this knot's going to look a little bit different on this red thread than it is on actual line. But this is a very strong knot. Something I did not do on here that you need to make sure you do when you're tying knots is always remember to moisten your knot. If you don't moisten your knot, what will happen is the friction of those knot binding and those lines pulling together can actually burn and weaken your leader line. So always lick it, wet it with whatever you've got, however you moisten your knots before you pull that thing tight. And that is the improved clinch knot. And what I did there is I did 3 wraps. The way I'll typically do an improved clinch knot is if I'm tying a lighter line like a 10 or 12 or 20 pound test, I'll go as much as 5 to 7 twists before I pull it tight. Usually 3 wraps is reserved for heavier lines, 60 or 80 pound test. I'll do 3 wraps. And that's all personal preference. I don't think the extra 5 or 7 wraps makes a difference. It's just something I've always done. It's always been my personal preference. When I'm tying 20, I do 7. When I'm doing 40, I do 5. When I'm tying 60 or 80, I do 3 wraps. It doesn't matter, guys. I think 3 wraps, you'll get away with it just fine on an everyday application. It's just something that I developed over the years. So let me cut this off, and we're going to do it one more time, nice and slow for you guys, the improved clinch knot. Hey, guys, what's up? So the improved clinch knot is a wonderful knot, guys. It's very versatile. It's easy to tie. It's fast. And like I said in the tying portion there, you can use this knot for any application. I've used this knot for everything from tournament red fishing to amberjack fishing, snapper, grouper, live baiting, everything, guys. I know there are a lot of different knots. This one has done me very, very well. You couple that knot with a double uni, you can't beat them, guys. There are better knots. You may find something you like better, but if you're looking for a good solid knot that's easy and fast tie, guys, y'all give the improved clinch knot a try. I think you'll be impressed with it. All right, guys, one more time, nice and slow. Pull our leader line through, double it over, run it parallel, take our loose end, our tag end, not our main line end, and we're going to go over our finger and behind it. We're pinched up top, we're going behind the finger, 1 wrap, 2 wraps, 3 wraps, through the loop in the bottom from the back to the front, and then the top loop from front to back. And then remember, moisten your knot, pull it tight. Guys, you can see that's a pretty knot. It's got a nice keeper on it. It's a very good knot. And what I said earlier about it not being a 100% knot, what that means is that this knot, when tied, this connection here is not 100% of the strength of the line. So if I tie 20-pound line, when I pull it down, the breaking point is not 20 pounds right here at the knot. There are very few 100% knots, one of which is a polymer knot, where the tensile strength or the pound test of the line stays the same at the knot. This does reduce it a little bit, like most all knots, loop knot, all those. But this is a very, very solid knot, guys. This is the improved clinch knot. All right, guys, there you have it, the improved clinch. Little explanation of why I put more wraps sometimes and less. It's a very good knot, guys. Been tying it for a long time. Are there better knots? Sure. Are there a lot of different knots? Sure. This is my favorite, guys. This one has worked well for me, and I have a lot of confidence in this knot. I hope this helps someone out. I hope you guys enjoy it. We appreciate everything, and as usual, guys, we'll see you out there. Yo!